live in just a minute. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Like I said, I need to set up this crap here. We're
Who's the
live.
brother on the other line? Pleasure to meet you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's
yes,
pleasure
sir.
to meet you. I'm just setting. I need to set this thing up. Otherwise, I'm gonna get this feedback.
Right.
You don't want to hear that.
I hear you.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Here we go. Peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. Of course, I am the gatekeeper of the host of this program, known here on social media and around the world. Can you believe it? Around the world. Yes. Y'all, some of y'all don't like me to be around the world, but I am. I'm known wherever you may find me. I am known as the mighty one, the mighty Angel Snubbed Up 7. I am your soul brother, number one. And before we continue, I would like to give just a brief moment of silence in memory of our soul sister, Aretha Franklin.
Yes.
Yes, may our ancestors be pleased with her. She was the Queen of Soul, and I want to remind us now that we've lost both of our, our people. We lost the godfather of soul, James Brown, in 2006, and now we must lay our sister Aretha Franklin to rest here in 2018. I thank you, and it's an honor, as always, for you to allow me into your home, into your space, and give us a few minutes of your time.
Boogie, why did you move that light? Didn't I tell you put the light towards me?
So today's topic, this is a spur of the moment type video. The topic that we've chosen for today is Black scholarship leaders, teachers. They ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
And today I have a brother who wanted to come join us, and we want to speak on this topic.
Put it down.
He goes by the name Dragon
Manifest.
Yes, Dragon Manifest. Welcome to the Reality's Temple on Earth, Dragon Manifest.
Thank you for having me, brother. This is an honor. I've been watching you for at least a couple years now.
Yes, sir.
From the first time I got hip to your channel, I've been hooked ever since. I'm always looking out for new videos. I mean, when I first saw your channel, I said, "Oh, this is an ancestor that has most definitely returned." Yes, most definitely. This is not a new ancestor. This is an old ancestor. You could hear, you could feel the ancestors through you. You know, most people probably say, "What is he talking about?"
Right.
They don't get it. You gotta be on that level. You know, yes, only us who are on that level will really understand and overstand what you try, the energy that you're trying to put out, you know, because it's more so than you just speaking, you know, you're trying to send a message, you're trying to prick people's hearts.
Yes, sir.
You know, and it's just an honor, brother. It's just an honor. But as you know, the reason why we here is the video you did the other day.
Yeah.
I call him Minister Ferry Coon or Ferry Con Man.
I'm trying to be more civil. You know? All opinions is not the expression of the Reality's Temple.
Right. Now, mind you, I love all my brothers.
Yes, sir.
But it is what it is. Some of us have sold out.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
It is what it is. And I think it's like that in all races, all creatures. Sometimes I see dogs that want to run with wolves, like literally. You know, sometimes I see cats that think they can hang out with dogs, you know. like the fact is, you know, the reason why we black folks are even, you know, for like so-called black folks, lack of a better term,
Yes,
the
sir.
only reason why we're in the situation that we are in is because of these so-called leaders.
That's right.
From the beginning, they sold us out.
Mm-hmm.
From the beginning, when we was in so-called slavery, it's because we were sold out, you know, and it's the reason why we constantly in the situation that we're in. The men and women we look up to, the ones that are most highly influential, continue to sell their people out. Now, I don't know if they're being cloned. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if they're being chipped. I don't know if the powers that be are getting to them, getting to their families. I don't know what it is. But the bottom line is they are constantly selling us out. Having said that,
Yes.
if y'all see my face, if y'all ever hear me speaking about some coon foolishness, just know they done got me, brother. They done cloned me or something. They done put a chip in me or something. Because the stuff I'm gonna speak today, if I ever go contrary to this, just know, brother, they done got to me. And I'm not even gonna speak that into existence. But that's how deep I want to get.
Yes.
I wanna talk about why, and I'm not gonna name no names because we all probably know who they are anyway. So we don't even have to name names. We're just gonna talk about the situations.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you said, brother. We had a 1,000,000-man march. We had a 2,000,000-man march. They collected millions.
Mm-hmm.
The world was watching. What has become of that? What did they do with the money?
Mm-hmm.
Why did we have to go to Washington? Why we couldn't meet in Harlem?
Mm.
Why we couldn't meet in Liberty City in Miami?
Mm-hmm.
Why we couldn't meet in mostly black neighborhood?
Right.
Okay? Why we had to go to Washington, go spend money in these hotels owned by white people? Like you said, they wasn't even selling one bean pie, but
Right.
buy food from businesses owned by white people. To be honest with you, the only people that benefited from the 1,000,000-man march both times was white supremacy.
Right.
To be honest with you,
That's what I
the
saw.
television broadcasting by white supremacy, the food by white supremacy, the hotels, the rental cars, the airplane to get there, the buses to get there, the rental cars to get there, the trains, the boats. However you got there, you probably supported white supremacy.
Right.
You see? Now, the reason why this touched me is because you experienced it firsthand through the 1,000,000-man march. I experienced it firsthand speaking directly to a brother,
Uh-huh.
a so-called conscious leader, very influential. He's into Kemet. He likes to speak about things in Kemet. He likes to speak about our ancient knowledge. He likes to um, expose these religions and
Uh-huh.
these false teachers, matter of fact. But when I actually met this brother and spoke to him about certain things and thought we would be able to collaborate, you know, I'm like, these brothers ain't really trying to do what they talking about doing. They're not really about that life. They are not. And the reason why I know is because it's so simple, brother.
Mm-hmm.
It's really so simple. That's how I know somebody is getting to these brothers. They being cloned, chipped, or something. Because it's no way you have that much influence and you can't say what you're supposed to say. Just like you say, he said, justice or else.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and say it. Or else what?
Or
Go ahead and say it. They're killing us anyway.
Right.
What, you scared they're gonna kill you? They're killing us anyway. Everybody's surprised you still alive. The only reason why he's still alive is only because he done sold out. Look at all of the ones that's dead. Tupac, Dr. King, Dr. Francis, Dr. Sabi, Martin Luther King. I just named him. I named Malcolm. Take those things out your ears, my son. What's the brother Dick Gregory?
Yeah,
when these people, when these people started to really, you know, say what's on their mind, when they really started speaking truth, you see what happened to them. You see what happened to them. So therefore, they got to sugarcoat it. You see, these ones we got out here now that's living longevity, that's got all this money, that's got all these fans and influences, that all you do is hear them selling tickets to debates. They're always debating. Come to the debate. Spend $20. Come to the debate. Debate what?
Right.
Whether they killing us or not, whether we still in slavery or not, whether white supremacy exists or not. What are we debating? I thought we was all in accordance that they're killing us in the street. we are at the bottom of the totem pole. You know, we're at the bottom of the food chain. I mean, what is there to debate? Kemet versus Hebrew versus Christianity versus Muslim. Are you serious? Are you really serious?
Yes, they are.
Why are you? I mean, I get it. Okay, I get it. But at the end of the day, I really don't care if you Muslim, Jewish, Hebrew. You could worship a cow. You could worship you could worship a pen. I really don't care. Because they're gonna kill you in the streets just like they're gonna kill me. Why are we debating this type of foolishness? Okay? I really don't care if I meet a brother on the street and he's like, brother, if you don't worship Jesus, you living in sin and you're gonna die. I'm gonna say, okay, brother, I love you. I'm not even gonna argue with this brother. I don't even do that. I've never done that. Yeah, I might get on Facebook, whatever, and say, you know, whatever my opinion is towards a certain religion. But at the end of the day, I don't dwell on that stuff. Why are we dwelling on things that's not helping us? Why are we marching? Why are we having 1 million man march? You got 1 million black men and some women. Why aren't we saying, look, patrol your neighborhoods? When you see your brother and sister pulled over in a street, stop. Make sure they don't get a beat down. Instead of filming it, go ahead and do what you got to do. Get involved. We got guns too.
That's right.
Pull your pistol. I'm gonna say it. Defend your defend. Stand your ground. That's all you're doing. You see somebody, you see injustice. You see a woman getting raped. Right? You see a woman getting raped. You have a pistol. You see somebody getting robbed. You have a pistol. You see somebody getting some type of injustice done to them. You're not going to go defend that defenseless person? No matter what color they are? I done seen black folks defend white folks, save white folks from other white folks. Don't do it. Don't fight them. Don't beat them. Don't shoot. So you see your black brother and sister getting a beat down by another human who happen to have a badge and a gun. You're not going to get involved with that. You're not going to pull your pistol. You're not going to say, hey, stop beating on him. All you're going to do is say, hey, stop shooting. Hey, stop beating on him. Come on, man. Come on. It's time we put our foot down.
Yes, sir.
It's plain and simple. They killing us anyway.
Well, look at it.
They kill. What you scared of? They killing us anyway. You just don't hear about it. There are lynchings every day. God knows how many times a day. And not just in America. You know they are murdering our brothers and sisters in Brazil, South America, left and right. The white supremacists there. The Milanos there who think they're white. They're murdering our black, Nubian, whatever you want to call us, brothers and sisters in South America, motherland, Asia, America as you know it. I agree with Kanye West when he said to a point,
Right.
when he said slavery was 400 years by choice. You got to kind of ask yourself, what is he saying? What he's saying is this injustice is being done to you. Why are you allowing it to be done to you for 400 years? See, what they don't like to talk about is not all of us was in slavery. Not all of us was in slavery. You got the Gullah people.
Yeah, I heard.
In Carolinas stood their ground. Stood their ground. They were never slaves. You got the Maroon people in Jamaica. Stood their ground. They were never enslaved. At one point, white supremacy gave up fighting them, trying to enslave them. Just left them alone. Not all of us was enslaved. The ones who were enslaved is the ones that you see are enslaved today. They're mentally enslaved. Harriet Tubman said she freed thousands of slaves, or 1,000 slaves. She would have freed even more if they knew they were slaves. Come on, man.
That's our problem there. Is the fact that, you know, I try not to be so judgmental towards our people because, you know, this way of life is all that we've known. It's just like if you have, you know, you bring a puppy home.
That's true.
And that puppy only knows domestication for generations.
That's true.
You know, that puppy has no idea. The ancestor to the puppy is the wolf, of course. But that puppy has no idea what a wolf, you know, has no idea. The only thing it knows is, give me my kibbles and bits and let me run around the backyard, and stuff like that. It don't have no idea. It has no idea of how to go and hunt down a rabbit or, you know, this is for generations. So we live in,
yeah.
You know, so our people, the majority of our people that we're dealing with come from a background where domestication is all they ever known.
Exactly.
And, yeah. So even when you go back to the end of chattel slavery and our people just coming out and supposed to be free or whatever, remember, we could not read and write. We were ignorant, and, you know, we don't know nothing. You know, it's just like your dog. If you just kick your dog out the house, he ain't gonna he's just not gonna run away because that's all they
He's gonna come right back.
Yeah, he gonna keep scratching it because that's all he know.
That's all he know. You could beat him, say, get the hell out of here, you free. He's gonna come right back.
He'll still stay there, waiting for you to come outside, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So you gotta run back into the house.
Yeah.
That's how we are. You
Yep.
know, people like you and I and a few of us, we're lucky not to have that mindset, but also we're sort of unlucky because now we're very uncomfortable in this mess because we understand what's happening. But but if you're rich, you can tolerate it, and you know, because your money makes things more tolerable. But but if you're ignorant, you can tolerate it because you're ignorant. You don't know no better. Majority of a lot of our people just don't know. This is just the life that they know.
Right.
And it's very difficult. It's very difficult to explain to our people because, again, it goes back to our leadership and some of us who claim to be conscious. Because look, it's thousands of us who claim to be conscious. We blackity black, blah blah. But we're poor examples to our people because if we were correct examples, they would follow our lead. It ain't like they're stupid or ignorant. But here we are claiming to know it all. We're awakened, but you're so awakened, but I can't unify with my brother.
Right.
I can't get together with my sisters. You got this group over here, you got that group over there. What do you think all this consciousness in the eyes of our people looking on the outside looking in, how do you think that make us look? Make us look crazy.
Silly.
It's silly, right? I guess you don't want to mention the brother's name. I would, the brother, because I met that brother in 2009.
Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about, huh?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Matter of fact, I asked him the question. I said, are you up for, it's a video I have of him and I together. And I asked him, are you up for black unity? And he was like, well, you know, if you got to be down with me and you got to be down with the, I didn't want to ask him.
You know exactly who it is because you just made a good impression of him. Yep, you know who it is.
Yeah, you got to be down with me. I ain't asked you all that, bro. I'm saying, do you want to unify our people? And since that time, clearly he has no intent to do that. All these people want their own slave plantation.
Right.
They want to use this struggle to find their own slave. So they got their slave plantation. This one got their slave plantation. Ain't nobody, you know, everybody, all these people want their own slaves. They're not looking out for us as a people, but they use that to get you on the plantation. Oh, I'm this, and I'm going to do this, and blah, 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 blah. And y'all been on the plantation for the last 9-10 years.
Right.
You ain't making no change. You still the same.
No change.
Now the leadership, a lot of these guys was working the white man's job.
Right.
But now the people support them so much, they don't even have to work the cracker job no more.
Right.
But the people themselves, now their lives have changed.
Right.
Because I even heard the same brother talk about, I don't work the Peckerwood's job. I don't do this and that. And then he told, okay, look, the only reason why you're free to do that is because your followers, those who listen to you, are working these jobs.
So exactly, and supporting you.
And supporting you.
Right.
That's the reason why you can do what you want. I heard Farrakhan say, I'm the freest man on the planet. My people got me, you know, they got me free. But your people that support you, they ain't free. It's nice for you.
They ain't free. Yeah.
They're not free.
Yeah.
It's nice for you to be feel like you're the freest man on the planet.
Right.
But those who follow you, those who are listening to you, they're not free.
Nope.
You've made
and you're supposed to be serving, not leading.
Right, serving. I'm a servant. You're a shepherd.
Right.
That's what you are. But you're not clearly you are a deceiver, or you're just damn incompetent. Which one is it?
I'm sorry, brother. I mean to correct myself. You're supposed to be serving, not even being served. Right. You're supposed to be serving, but they're being served. Right.
You know, the praise and you know, some of these brothers, I believe in the beginning, they might have been really sincere and wanting to try to do something, blah, blah, blah. But I'm telling you, when people begin to praise you and they put your picture on the wall and you know, and women start throwing their panties at you, and, you know, you know, and the money start coming in, it start changing folks.
It change you. It change you.
And you know, look, for me, ain't no group of panties, ain't no money. There ain't nothing in this world that I'm interested in at all. I'm not interested and impressed by nothing. I don't care about a Mercedes-Benz. I don't care. There's nothing. I want to be relieved of an oppressor.
Exactly.
That's what I want. Number one priority.
And to be honest with you, you wanting those things, and you oppressed. You are oppressed. If you think those things make you free, make you happy, I got a Mercedes-Benz, I got gold jewelry, I got a house, you think you're free. You are not free. You are in a debtor's prison, because even if you don't have no car payment, you got to maintain that Mercedes-Benz, that Rolls-Royce, that big old house. You got gas bill, water bill, repair bills. So the more you have is the more in debt you're gonna be. Is the harder you gotta work, is the harder you gotta hustle, is the more you gotta con people.
Yeah.
That's all that means to me. What's free is seeing a man on the street sleeping on the street. That man is free. That man ain't got a care in the world.
No, he don't.
Right now, he gets sick, he go to the hospital, they can take care of him for free. He ain't got to worry about it. They know he homeless.
Right.
They feed him for free. He could go shower in the homeless shelter for free. He could go bathe for free. That man ain't got a care in the world. That's free.
Yeah.
Free is not flashing around no glittery stuff, shiny stuff. All you showing me is that people gonna have to send you money and resources. All you showing me is you got now you got even more to maintain. Now you really gotta step up your con game. You know, you traveling to Egypt, you traveling the world, you doing this, you doing that. Where you got the money from? Like you say, the people. And the people you serving, you not serving, you being served by. You just using your fancy words. You know, you're not doing nothing. I don't mean to cut you, brother. Sorry, you going ahead.
No, I mean, you're the guest. I always give my guests top priority. No, you roll.
You know, let me tell you the situation. Again, I'm not going to say the brother name. Those who know, know. Okay. You ever come across them, you're going to know. Anyhow, the situation is this. It's a sister. She got land in motherland, right? The sister want to give it to him, me, or somebody to go develop it, go do something with it, right? I'm a builder. I'm a contractor. That's what I do. I build homes, remodel homes. My specialty is tiny homes. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Our viewers familiar with the new thing going on called tiny homes. Anyhow, the sister trying to get in contact with him for years. Listen, I'm going to give you this land for free. My son passed away. I had one son. I have nobody to give it to. The ancestors led me to that sister. I said, well, if he don't want it, I'll try to do something with it. You know what I'm saying? She said, fine. Me and her have been corresponding ever since. You know, it's been about 4, 5, 6 months. We keep in contact. She in the same state I'm in, about 4 hours away. Anyhow, this brother done been to the motherland. I've never been to the motherland. Okay, you done been to the motherland. In the time period, this queen done offered you this land. Instead of you going over there to Egypt that you've been 1,000 times or before, why don't you go where the sister says she got this land at and go see what it's about and go see if you can get some of us over there to build it up. I said, brother, listen, I'm a builder. Here's my credentials. Here's my stuff, my stuff, my stuff. Listen, man, we may not have the resources now, but let's work towards something for our people. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get with you, blah, 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 blah. Not even an email. Not even a email reply. Not even a you still alive. You know, I don't. You know, you send a Facebook messages. You don't even see the bubble head drop to see that you read. See that they read it. You know,
right?
Because they not when you're talking real to these brothers, and it's other brothers with ideas and sisters with ideas shooting it at this brother. Look, brother, you got influence, man. Let's do this. Let's do that. They don't want to hear it. They're not about that life. They just want to get on YouTube, get on Facebook, and say, "Oh, the Muslims is this. Nation of Islam is this. The flat Earth this. Connect with your metaphysical mind so that your physical mind could materialize and get your spirit right. And black people, let's and black people." Forget about the peckerwood. Bang on the beast. Come on, man. What are you doing? You ain't nothing but a cheerleader. This ain't you ain't nothing but a pep rally. You know how you at a pep rally and you got that mascot, that clown that run around to hype up the crowd.
Right.
That's all you is. All you doing is hyping up people. That's all you doing. And then you got some brothers. You might know who this one is. I love the brother. Like I said, I love all my brothers.
Yeah.
They've done things that I can't discount. They spread a lot of knowledge, so I'm not discounting it. Okay. But we got to move on. We got to move past all this knowledge. What we going to do with it now that we have it? Okay. We always talk about it in the conscious community. You know, we ain't nothing but I forget the word that they call it. But we all we doing is collecting all this knowledge, ain't doing nothing with it. I don't care, excuse me, what religion you have, all of them teach faith without works is nothing. It's dead.
Right.
It's dead. Works. No works, it's dead. Okay? Now you have some others that are trying to give us financial literacy and freedom, but they selling it. Buy this package for $99 so you can learn how to sell real estate, so you can learn how to do stocks and bonds. Send me $300 and I'll put you in my webinar. Come on, man. To me, if you that financially free, you got that money, you don't need my money. What you need my money for? You got money. You trying to teach me how to get money, so that means you got money. Yeah, I get the whole idea. Oh, I should be able to send you a couple $100 because I'm gonna go buy me some Jordans anyway, so I might as well send it to you. I get the whole idea. I get what you're saying. You want to get paid for your time, whatever. I get what you're saying. But we are at a point where if me and you, how they say, if me and you in a burning building, we don't have time to argue, debate. I don't have time to say, hey brother, I'll sell you this water so you can burn out so you can throw it on the fire. What I look like trying to sell you water and we both in a burning building. We both in a burning building. What I look like trying to sell you water for $300, $100. Whatever happened to you could happen to me. If I help you get free, I'm freeing myself. Because all that's doing is letting white supremacy, everybody know, hey, black people, they ain't playing. They becoming like the so-called Jews. They is not playing. See, so-called Jews, they don't do that. I work with them. They be on the phone with each other all the time. Buy this stock, buy that stock. Oh, this neighborhood over here, let's buy it up. I work around them all the time. They argue, fight. They are some of the most dysfunctional people. They come from some of the most dysfunctional families. But when it comes to that paper,
yeah,
you can't tell them apart for nothing. You can't tell them apart, tear them apart. They may have different sects in their religion, but when it comes to that paper, when it comes to what gives power, when it comes to what keeps people oppressed, when it comes to what's the difference between me being oppressed and me being an oppressor, when it comes to that almighty dollar, you cannot tell them apart, break them apart. You better not even look at one of them wrong, because they're going to all come down on you like a fist when it comes to that. I deal with them. In business, like I said, I'm a contractor. I was at one's house the other day fixing a door. He straight up told me, this is an Asian dude now. He straight up told me, right? I'm fixing the door, right? He's like, oh, my neighbor moved, blah, blah, blah. So we talking about the neighbor. His neighbor was a contractor. I said, so So why you didn't call your neighbor to oh, I know what it was. We was talking about the price I was charging him, and he was like, that's high, whatever, whatever. He's like, if his neighbor was here, he'd have got it done for free. So I'm like, well, why you don't call him? He's not your neighbor anymore, but you could call him. He could come over. He's like, no, he moved out the country or the state, something or other. But he ended up telling me that his neighbor was also Asian, of the Asian descent. But he was Asian and Jewish. So the whole idea of the story is he would have rather. Oh, hello?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. He mixed Asian and black. His neighbors mixed Asian and so-called Jew. He would have rather given the business to his neighbor, but given the business to his neighbor, right? Whether he would have done it for free or pay him, then give it to his own black brother, because again, he's half black, half Asian. He's a Jamaican. I don't know if you're familiar, but there's a lot of Asians in Jamaica and Indians in Jamaica, but they're mixed with black. So we call them coolies or something like that. So anyhow, instead of being happy that you could support your black brother and your fellow Jamaican brother, you just ragging on about how your neighbor would have did it and would have probably did it for free, and they're a master carpenter, and just going on with all this stuff here. I'm telling you, man, when people got an ounce of anything in them but black, they forget all about their blackness. And it's more so when people don't have any black in them, which everybody got some black in them, but when they feel they don't have any black in them. When the last time you seen an Asian, a so-called Jew in a black beauty salon? In a hood, in a black restaurant, getting their nails and feet done, by the way, by a black nail tech. All the nail techs I know is Asian. Yeah, we got a few black nail techs, but the majority of them is the Asians that took over the nail industry. Okay, I know I'm in the East. I know you in the Midwest. I don't know how they do it over there. But I used to live in Texas, and even in Texas, all the Asians run the nails shops in a black communities.
It's the same thing.
So
same thing.
Yeah, what I'm saying is they do not support us for nothing. They will not. They cannot. I never seen a black person working in the Arab store. If I did, if you do, it's rare. But they always my brother. Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother. Everything is my brother. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You're a customer. They're getting ready to get your money. They're not going to be. Very few in customer service. Their customers. Stuff like that.
I'm in the Arabs. Yeah, I'm in the Arab store the other day, and I hate supporting them, but sometimes you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You got to buy gas. So I'm in the Arab store the other day, and the sister go up there. They got the little part where they sell fried chicken. She's like, Poppy, my brother, blah, blah, blah. Let me get some fried chicken, blah, blah, blah. Man, I'm just shaking my head, man. She double wrong. Eating poison from the poisoner. Eating poison from the oppressor. The Arabs was one of the first ones to oppress us.
Right. And and the black Muslims never speak about that part. When they talk about Islam.
Yeah.
In fact, that's the reason why. That's one of the reasons why Kunta Kinte or any of our people were Muslims, was because of the Arab slave trade. They were converted and forced into that. And of course, like other religion, was passed down, was forced upon people.
Right.
But I tell you this, See, it's called Black scholarship teachings. And in order to deal with a situation, you have to, I mean, we have a lot of knowledge. Umar Johnson was just speaking about that. He was speaking about Francis Cress Wilson and Dr. Ben, you know, our brothers and sisters that have passed, they were scholars.
Right.
How we got all this knowledge, but the scholars themselves didn't build nothing or whatever. See, my response to Dr. Umar would be, they're not supposed to build nothing. They are nothing but teachers. They never claimed to be leaders. I don't remember, I've listened to many and read Dr. Frances Cress Wilson's books. I never heard her talk about follow me and I'm a leader. She's just a psychologist. She never claimed to be a national leader or whatever. She just studies the mind. And she
always said it. She's a psychologist. She's a doctor. She never said she was going to build no school,
none of that stuff.
No army, nothing.
None of that. She's just a doctor, psychologist. You know, that's all.
Right.
And so with the same thing with Dr. I never heard Dr. Ben talk about follow me. I'm this leader. I'm going to send you to the promised land. And you know, Dr. Ben the same. They nothing but what happened is that you take these people's knowledge and really basically what they've done is made a religion out of it.
Right.
You know? And they are
ain't nothing but a new religions.
Yeah, nothing but a new type of religion. And these are their prophets. But see, the thing about it also is that in order to move forward, for anything, you have to have appropriate knowledge and the appropriate tool. You don't use a screwdriver as a hammer. Right. You can, but that's not the appropriate tool if you want to push in a nail. You use a hammer for that. Right. So their teachings and what they telling you was not designed for nation building or teaching you about how to build a business or none of that stuff. That's not what their thing was about.
Right.
So how can you expect knowledge that was not designed for something that it was not meant for?
Correct.
This now it can help you spiritually. It can inspire you and give you the knowledge of what you believe to be yourself. But that's all that it can be. Now, if you want that type of knowledge, then we seek people like you, brother.
Right.
We need people like you. You know, that's nice that Farrakhan or the other brothers, that's nice that y'all speak. But we need people with some skills. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, we need some skills. Our brothers and sisters, our youth, when I was growing up, brother, they taught us basic carpentry, basic electricity, basic how to cook your own damn food, you know, basic skill. They don't do that in school no more. These people nowadays can't do nothing. That's why they're always in the fast food restaurant. Hell, they can barely fry eggs.
Yep.
These brothers can barely change a tire on a car.
Oh man, don't even go there, bro. That's a whole nother video. Don't even go there. Oh my God. Anyhow, go ahead.
Yeah. They have no skills. How you gonna build a nation? How you gonna? Cause even if we were liberated tomorrow, we have no skills to do it. We don't know nothing about infrastructure. We don't know how to build a bridge. We don't know how to build a road. You know, this is the real knowledge. All this other stuff, y'all can wait on Sunday. Sunday and trip off of it. But in order to be a free people, you got to have the skills to make you free.
Correct.
You don't know nothing about electricity. You know, you drive a car every day, don't know how to fix a car. We got to have these skills. It's a brother, Daku, and he was on here not too long ago, and the views was very, very low. This brother is telling us how to grow food, clean, organic food. Matter of fact, the brother is so knowledgeable, he was even telling us how to make weapons out of plants.
Yeah.
That's how bad this brother is in his knowledge. But the view count very, very low. We want to hear about the Kemet and we the kings and the queens and all this bull crap that don't do you no good.
No good.
Don't do you no good. It's nice. Okay, if that's your thing and okay, that's nice. But when it's all said and done, it does not bring the water from the river into your house. You have to know what plumbing is about.
Correct.
You got to know what plumbing is about. You know, it does not bring gas into your house. It does not show you how to produce gas.
Correct.
We need skills. That's the real knowledge. Even if we was liberated tomorrow, we would be primitive as hell because we don't have no skill. And you keep talking about, you keep talking about the Africans or anybody that's living primitive. You'll be doing the same thing because you don't have no skill. If the cracker took all his technology away from you, we don't have no skills to do nothing.
No, and that's how,
valuable.
Exactly.
And you can tell you can teach those skills to our younger people, so we can learn how to about carpentry and all those different things that you about and other different areas.
Correct.
We need those things more than have a what you call it in a doctorate degree in African history. Who cares?
Correct.
My uncle built his house from the ground up with bricks. He put in the electrical system, the plumbing, everything. He did that on his own. And people in his time period, that was basic skills for them. They were shown, basic skills. They were shown basic house building skills and things of this nature.
Everybody knew how to do that.
Yeah, everybody knew how to do that. And the women, because women are supposed to be, the housekeepers, they were taught how to take care of the children, sewing. These sisters can't even put on a button.
No, telling you.
They don't have no skills at all.
None.
But they can spit babies out though, but don't know how to take care of the child. Can't. If it wasn't for Kmart, the child would be naked because they don't know how to make no clothes.
Yeah.
These are the real skills. This is something that the Black scholarship folks just totally ignore. I was telling people about Umar Johnson. I love his idea about an African school. But we need to take care. Any free people have to take care of shelter, clothes, employment, those type of things. Food, clothing, and shelter, employment. Those are your top priorities. When you do that, what's the sense of having a school and your children don't have no clothes to wear? Nothing to eat. Their parents are not employed. And if you take care of all those things, and you can make it where it's productive and sell your skills, that will support your school and anything else that you want to do. When you provide just the necessary things to survive on.
Correct.
So if you ain't talking about food, clothing, and shelter, you ain't saying nothing to me.
You ain't saying nothing to me.
Yeah, you got to eat, and we keep eating all these keep eating out of the enemy's kitchen, who his only concern is profit. So he's filling us up with all these cancer-causing chemicals, and we filled up. When I was growing up, when you thought about cancer, you did not think about black folks. When I was growing up,
correct.
Now we filled up with it. We can barely make 60 years old.
Yep. Correct.
This is what leadership is supposed to do. Leadership needs to recognize what the people need, and this is something that the people must also understand. This is not a I like you thing. Just because they think that you're supposed to like your leader. Leaders have to make decisions that the people might not like.
Exactly.
And it's beyond your comprehension of why I have to make this move. It's not a like, well, I got to like the leader. No, it's not about that. We have to make certain moves which is in the best interest of all the people, not just this particular clique. If I'm your leader of black folks, I have to take into consideration the differences in all of us, not just this particular group and what they want. Otherwise, just stick to your clique. And hell, you're not even going to satisfy them because it's going to be certain of them. How come you don't do this? How come you don't do this? You can't satisfy everybody. That's just the bottom line. But you have to do what's in best to progress the people. And at this time, even if we were liberated, it wouldn't mean nothing. We'd still be homeless, and we'll be just like that puppy going right back where we come from.
Yep.
Because we have no skills to maintain.
Matter of fact, don't you know if we was to really have like an apocalypse, don't you know people would be going to the FEMA camps willingly?
Yes.
Willingly. They talking about, oh no, I never go to no FEMA camp. These FEMA camps got got body bags and they ready to bury people, blah, blah, blah. These people will be going to FEMA camps willingly. Let them cut off the gas supply where
Right.
trucks can't bring in fresh fruits and vegetables
Absolutely.
and food to eat. Let them cut off the water in your house. You will be running to FEMA camps willingly.
That's right.
Okay? And speaking of food, let me tell you, why do you think people are so attracted to religion, white supremacy? Because they feed in people. Literally, white supremacy give you Section 8, food
Right.
stamps. Religion will give you food. You know, some of them got a benevolent fund and they'll come see you at the hospital, all this type of stuff.
Yes.
We don't have this type of infrastructure in the so-called conscious community, in those of us who are so-called woke. We don't have this type of infrastructure. What we have is debates. Get on YouTube, talk about everybody, expose. We love to expose people. Okay, we love to sell financial courses. When are we? And this is how Brother Marcus Garvey, the ancestors blessed that great ancestor. He was able to build such an empire and network because most of us were carpenters and builders and, you know, chefs, you know, farmers, things that we need, you know, to survive. You know what I'm saying? So most of us were able to give funds to the what is it, what was his organization? I forgot. But anyhow, we were able to do these things, and when they found out that this is why black people were prospering, was because they had trades. They took all that out to school. That's why we don't have no more wood shop and what's the other thing, bacon and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
We don't have that no more. Only thing we have is prep them for college, prep them to go into debt. That's all that is. Prep them to go into debt. Because I learned more on social media and YouTube than I've ever learned in college. And I spent 5 years in college, you know? So the whole point of it is, right now, in 2018, going into 2019, we don't need no more knowledge. I don't care if you want to stay a Muslim, you want to stay with the Nation of Islam, you want to stay a Christian, a Buddhist. I don't care if you want to worship a cup. I don't care. If you notice, no race cares about what religion they're all broken up into. They don't care. All they care about is that almighty dollar. All they care about is keeping their resources and building more resources. When are we going to start talking about keeping our resources, building more resources, farming, building homes? Right now, I'm a part of an industry and I'm a part of a program where they're getting ready to build tiny home subdivisions in New York City. It's a $600 million project New York is about to do. Most black folks, most black builders don't even know about this. Don't even know about it. And I mention it to them, they don't even care. They don't even care. This is the mindset that black people are on. Okay? They only care about material stuff. They don't care about futures. They only care about gaining knowledge. They don't care about using the knowledge. Okay? It really baffles me that we're in a burning building. Okay? We're in a burning building, and the only thing y'all could think about is how good y'all gonna look burning. Pretty much. How my Jordans look when I'm burning, while I burn. How my Michael Kors purse look on me while I'm burning. How my hair weave look. You know, how my skinny jeans look on me. How I look at my big old house and my Mercedes that I'm living above my means. How I look while I'm burning. That's literally what we doing. We not trying to quench this fire. But it's like you say, brother, the brainwash is so deep. It's so deep. But like we say, the whole point of this talk is about our influential leaders.
Right.
They want to keep us in this state. They do. For some reason, whenever they get that influential, Jesse Jackson, they call him Messy Jesse, Al Sharpton, I ain't even got to deal with the current. We could go way back. They even said, I forget his name. He's the one that helped took down Marcus Garvey. But anyhow, they just always selling out, my brother. I don't get it. You know, I really don't get why they always selling out, man. And to the brothers and sisters' credit, I like to think that they being cloned or chipped or something. But I really think they just selling out, because the ones that's not selling out, Tupac, Malcolm X, Dr. King when he woke up, the ones that's not selling out, they kill them. Or they die mysteriously. You know, up to now they can't figure out how Prince died. You know, this man a beacon of health. The hell you mean he fell out in an elevator? I met Prince. I met Prince in person. He walked right by me in a Hard Rock hotel in Hollywood, Florida. He had more people around him than a dang president. But I was working there at the time. He walked right past me. I said, Prince, please keep dropping that knowledge. He looked me dead in my eye. Okay? He looked me dead in my eye. I looked him dead in his eye. And we was eternally connected, man. Sometimes I feel like that ancestor right next to me. I said, please keep dropping that knowledge. Please. I met a lot of people. I was there the night Anna Nicole died. I met her. I saw her. I was doing valet parking. I was in my early 20s. I took her car and she went upstairs. I was working overnight. Time I went home, 7 a.m., I heard she was dead. You know, I met a lot of these people. O.J. Simpson, you know, I drove his Bronco. Literally, he bought another white Bronco, and he used to come up to the Hard Rock, and I used to valet park it for him. I met a lot of these people, you know, and I'm going to tell you something about OJ. Man. OJ, and you remember this other comedian, Tommy Davidson?
Yeah.
Tommy Davidson, Jim Brown. I stood up there and spoke to them. I sat down with Jim Brown. He was sitting on the bench. I sat down with Jim Brown. Then another time, me and Tommy Davidson, there was a bunch of us standing around goofing off with Tommy Davidson. Man, these brothers know what time it is, okay? They know what time it is. But half of the problem is them that are influential, and the other problem is if they really start saying what they want to say, they know they're going to get killed. Because black folks is not going to follow them by the masses. You see, a lot of them would really speak out if they knew black folks would follow them by the masses. But they know black folks not going to follow them by the masses, you know? So they have to just do what they do. You know, they got to keep on shucking and jiving.
I'm glad you brought that up because, in my opinion, because, you know, Oprah Winfrey and all our people, you know, that's out there or whatever, they know what the real deal. They know.
Yeah, they know. They know.
As far as the world is concerned or whatever, they know that they're niggers, okay?
Yeah.
They know this. They know this. But at the same time, like you said, there's certain things they will want to do, will try to do, or whatever, but they're not going to risk what they built and what they got because they know as soon as the Pepperwood see what they're trying to do, they're going to come after them. and they're not willing
it's
to
over
put this out there because they're not going to get the backup of our people are really wishy-washy.
Right, we're not going to back them up.
We're not going to back them up. So they're not going.
They didn't back up Tupac till he died.
Yeah, Dr. King should have had big time security whether he liked it or not.
Yep.
Malcolm should have had big time security whether he liked it or not.
Yes.
When we have our people like that among us, we have to take responsibility for our leadership, especially when they are sincerely looking out for our best interest. You got these guys in today, they're not looking out for our best interest. They're looking out what is in the best interest of their own pocket.
Correct.
Malcolm lived poor. He lived among the people. So as Dr. King and a lot of others. They were not looking out for Mercedes-Benz. Their main thing was relieving us from an oppressor. That's their main thing. It was not about monetized YouTube pages. It was not about Patreon. They didn't care nothing about no Patreon accounts. I want my people to get out of this damn condition. That's what their whole focus was. And they knew. And they knew the chances of them being killed was high. They knew that.
Oh yeah. It's some of us don't care. It's some of us
so-called leaders right now today. I very much doubt that they worry about being assassinated because they know that they're not doing nothing threatening enough where they would be worthy of somebody's time to assassinate. Maybe for the fun of it, but they're not that serious. And then on top of that, bro, they just don't. A lot of these guys just don't know what to do. They might be sincere. They might not know what to do. Period. Anyway, they just don't know. They know they want to do something, but they really don't. And they don't want to give no shine to somebody who do know what they do because that's going to take the shine away from them.
Correct. Oh yeah, it's true, man, and we all know it's true. A lot of them they can't do it, man. They want to do it, but they can't do it. We're not going to back them up.
Let me say this, brother, before we continue real quick, because I need to say something to this chat room real quick. A lot of people come into the chat room, and these are the usual troublemakers. So yes, you've been deleted, you've been blocked, and I know that you're still listening to the program. You're going to respect my guests, and you're going to respect this platform. I have no problem with kicking you out. And you can talk about, oh, you just scared or whatever. Show your face, because most of these people are faceless people. See, you are showing your face, brother. I didn't expect that you would, but you're here showing your face. I show my face. And the majority of the people that come to my platform, we show our faces. I don't have no respect for a bunch of cowards that got a lot to say, and you don't want to show your face. Now, I will give you the link. If you want to come here and ask this brother questions because he's a Jamaican or whatever your problem with this brother is, you can come and show your face and join the conversation. It'll be off the topic, but you can come here and we can talk. My thing is, I'm not into division. I am reaching out to all oppressed, dark-skinned people. Because clearly a lot of you Negroes, you're not doing nothing. Anybody that's interested in changing this condition, that's what I'm interested in. I could care less if they're Jamaican or anything. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care if they're from Barbados. I don't care what they are. We are all oppressed under this system. I don't care nothing about that stuff. There are Jamaican people in their little communities. Maybe they don't hire black folks. That has nothing to do with this brother. He can't speak for them. So
yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm aware it's a lot of cooning Jamaicans out here. It's a lot of cooning Jamaicans. It's a lot of cooning Americans. Yeah, that's the first thing that's what this whole program is about, is those of us that are cooning.
Yeah.
That's what the program is about. The most influential of us out here cooning, selling us out, keeping us down.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about.
Not into that. Not into that. I love my people. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what your language is. I side with any oppressed person. We all in this thing here together.
Same here. I made a comment on Facebook about our Mexican brothers and sisters, because they're melanated.
Yeah.
And You know, it's terrible what they doing to them, man. It's terrible, man. I seen a thing on TV. They ripping their children out their arms. Ripping their children out their arms. Bro, when I see that, all I see is the 1600s, 1700s all over again, 1800s all over again. That's all I see.
Yes.
When I see what they're doing to our Mexican brothers and sisters, you know, they getting oppressed by their own people. They're getting sold out by their own people, and then, you know, when they get to America, you know, they're getting sold into slavery.
Right.
They're getting sold into slavery. They're getting their children ripped from them. It's history repeating itself. You know,
Right.
it's history repeating itself. Ain't nothing changed but technology.
Absolutely.
You know, fashion and technology. That's the only thing changed.
My thing, brother, is if you got these opinions, you know, show your face and talk. Be a man, be a woman. Otherwise, I don't even want to hear what you have to say. I don't have no respect for that at all. It pisses me off. I don't like it.
Don't worry about it. A lot of them are black white supremacists, white supremacists. You know, listen, brother, I deal with them all day, every day. I even had a couple of my customers. They're not white, but I guess they think they're white. But they stopped calling me. They stopped being my customers because they got, you know, they got a whip on my Facebook channel or my YouTube channel or something, and you know, and they stopped, you know, messing with me. But, you know, like I say, there are a lot of white supremacists with melanin, you know, look just like me and you. You know what I'm saying? Brother, nothing, I don't fear anything. The white man don't fear anything. White supremacy don't fear anything. So why should I fear them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them worrying about their children. They worrying about themselves. They weren't. Listen, they killing y'all anyway.
Right.
You broke anyway. You poor anyway. You can't get a job anyway. If the roles were reversed, man, these white folks will be fighting tooth and nail. Matter of fact, the role is being reversed in South Africa. It is being reversed. And them white folks is fighting tooth and nail. Okay, they having target practice hangouts in their backyard, saying any nigga police or whoever come up there try to take their land from them, they gonna shoot first and ask questions later.
Right.
That's what they saying now.
That's what they're gonna do.
They don't care if it's the police, the army, the UN, anybody come on their land talking about give the land back, they gonna shoot first and ask questions later. I don't know no black person like this. All of us trying to ask questions, protest, get on, like you say, get on here, get on Patreon. What's that other one they had? GoFundMe. Fund you for what?
Right.
We don't even need money. Be honest with you. If we just go out here, claim some of this land, say we had a 1 million man march, right? Where we had 1 million, 2 million black men and women, mostly black men, and we probably had another 100 million just watching the TV.
Right.
Say just the 1 or 2 million of us, say Farrakhan say, you know what, y'all? We got 1 million, 2 million of us out here, right now. You know what, y'all? We got this Hyatt building behind us. Let's take it over. Let's take it. Let's take it. And the brothers went in there and took it. What the heck could they have done about it? You got 1 million black men say, you know what? We're going to take our reparations right here, right now. What the heck they going to do about it? Start killing us? Start shooting us? They already doing it. Newsflash. Newsflash.
But you know, I tell you this. See, see, we have to be creative, and we already know we're not in a position. We're not in a position to deal with these people, you know, outright. Like we don't have no military type thing. But
that's what I'm saying, brother. We're not in position. But Toussaint Louverture wasn't in position when they took back over Haiti. We'll never be in position. We just gonna have to take that chance. It's gonna come a day we just gonna have to take that chance, brother.
Right, but look at this. What I'm saying is there are a lot of tools available to us if we think about things. You know, first, you know, you have to be creative in your style. You know, they expect you to react a certain way, and you don't.
Right.
You don't react that way. You know.
Right.
You have to react in a manner where they don't expect. You have to have the element of surprise. Correct. You don't want them to know what you're doing. See, it's very hard. See, on YouTube, it's a lot of ideas I would put out, but it don't make no sense to put them out, because then once it's in the public airway, then your enemy, they can try to counter it. You know, whatever that you're trying to do. So, but you know, so that's you know, you don't, and that's another thing. Everything that we do, we put out on here on the social media, and that's something that we should not be doing. But again, the things that they put out don't make no difference anyway, because it's not gonna. It has nothing to do with food, clothing, and shelter anyway. So it's a bunch of feel-good rhetoric.
Correct.
Like, so what? But see, we need to. Elijah Muhammad said it best. We love the white man. Why do we love the white man? Because the white man gives us nothing. We love these people that gives us nothing.
Correct.
You know, that's our problem. We love these people that give us nothing. And those who actually are sincere, that actually could help change your condition for real, you ignore them because
correct.
Maybe they don't speak as good as you want them to do. They're not looking. You know, I'm not out here to make you feel good. I have to give you the situation for real. I have to tell you exactly how it is. I'm not here to make you feel good. You know, if you want to feel good, go to the local liquor store and get drunk. You know, do some PCP or whatever y'all doing. I'm not here. You are in a real situation, so you need real answers. You need real answers to this problem here. If you don't want that, see this, I'm a realist. If you want to continue to do what you're doing, so be it. I understand that all stories don't have a happy ending. I understand that the so-called Negro in America, whatever, could be on his or her way to extinction. And maybe that's the best way to do it. Because if you're going to continue to act and behave like a damn slave, black power slave, a Kemetic slave, a Hebrew slave, and all this other stuff, if you're going to continue to have a slave mentality, then it's best that you be exterminated. You're not worth being, you know, you're not worth being alive. You're not worth having life. So be it. There's brothers like me that's out here, I'm not the only one, who really care about our situation. I don't care about celebrity and praise. That's not why I'm here. I'm here because I'm sick of this condition. I'm tired of being bullied. I'm tired of this condition. I understand
tired of being bullied.
What must be done in order to change this condition. See what I'm saying? And these fancy speeches and this supreme knowledge and wisdom. Hell, I was locked up. I was locked up for 10 years in the crazy house. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with my struggle in that.
Yeah, I am.
When I went in, I had all this wisdom. I was taught I had all this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and God, none of that helped me. None of it.
Nope.
The only time my condition changed was when I got proper knowledge. When I began to get proper and appropriate knowledge, that's when my condition changed, and it almost changed overnight. If we get proper knowledge, proper understanding, do the proper thing, I can guarantee you, your condition will begin to change almost like it was overnight. Like this never even happened.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to stay in this condition because we're living in la-la land. We think fictional, delusional. Matter of fact, some of these people are already liberated and free. Really, in their mind, they already live. in their mind. And that's why they're not really doing too much in reality, because in their mind, I'm already living this way. No, I hate to tell you, no, you still a Negro slave. I don't care how much black power you holler, you're a comfortable Negro slave. I don't care how much you run around here talking about what Dr. Ben teach and the Kemet and I'm a Hebrew. When it's all said and done, you are a slave. At any time, these crackers, if they really wanted to, they could come round all of us up and put us in mass graves or deport you if they really felt that way today. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing.
Oh, and that's when they're gonna want to fight. Then they're gonna want to fight. Then I don't know if you're familiar with Slab City. Slab City. Are you familiar with that?
No, no.
Okay, look it up on YouTube. Slab City. That's a city that white folks and some black folks, but mainly white folks, that are tired of the system. They went out there. I believe it's in the desert. It's in the desert, 100%. But I don't know which desert it's in. It's out there in the desert, out there close to you probably. And they started their own city, and it's the only city in America they say has no laws. There's no police. There's no nothing out there. They make their own laws. They have their own everything out there. It's miles and miles of desert.
Right.
They say that it used to be owned by the school board teachers, the union, teachers union, but then somehow rather it's land that got forgotten because they found out it was land that was used to test bombs and stuff like that. I don't know the whole story. But anyhow, a lot of people, especially from California, that came out there and started inhabiting the land. I say, now look at this. Look at this. You got homeless people walking there. One homeless man walked there, I think, from Florida or somewhere. Walking there with not a penny in his pocket, right? See, white folks, they know how to organize. You see, they done found this city called Slab City. Some people been there since the 50s, 60s. You know, it's pretty common now. I said, see, this is all we gotta do. This is all we gotta do. We go out here, we find some land that somebody done abandoned, some 100 acres, whatever. If you've ever driven around the United States, you know the United States is only about probably 5 or 10% at most populated. There's like 90% of nothing but land out here. We go out here, we find some land, and we could start a whole new civilization. Okay? A whole mortgage-free, rent-free. You got 100, 200 brothers like me that know how to build homes. You got 100, 200 carpenters, electricians, plumbers. You know, you even got brothers and sisters that could build cars, weld cars together.
Right.
We could go out there and start our own society. You know? Why the influential brothers and some sisters that have the influence? See, me and you saying this, probably only 10 people gonna hear this.
Right.
If 1,000 people hear this, that's a miracle.
Yeah.
But these people got influence over millions of people. The whole world watching. You got 1 million of them in your face.
Right.
And then all you got to say is justice. Justice? That's all you got to say is justice or else? Come on, man. If you ain't sold out, I don't know what sold out is. We've been asking for justice. You think they're going to give us justice?
Of course not.
We've been saying or else. You think they fear that? You know what you're doing. You just want to say, oh, I gathered 1 million Negroes, 2 million Negroes. Look, massa, I got them in your hotels. I got them renting your cars, massa.
Yeah.
I got them paying for this venue, massa, because you know they had to pay for the venue.
Of course.
Look, massa, I got them sending me $100, passing me up $200. You know?
I'll tell you this. Are you familiar with our campaign to take control of a state, Mississippi?
I heard something about that.
Yeah. See, basically, that's what I'm speaking about. I'm speaking about this, basically the same thing that what you just mentioned, except I'm looking at a state that's already established. What you simply want to do is go in and win all your elected, basically the majority of your seats in the political system, and take control of that. And then once you take control of the laws and the politics of that state, you can basically, you're running everything. You can control and make it the way that you want them to be.
Pretty much, yeah.
And so it's just, and that way you don't have to go out into a desert. You're already in a state that you're used to living in. You already have infrastructure. And see, this is where the skills come in, because I can guarantee you, if you take control of a state like that, you got a lot of Caucasian people, they'd be ready to take off and, take their businesses and leave and, take their skills with them. That's why it's important that you have people and we develop skills, because it don't make no sense to go in, something like that, take control of a state, and we don't have no skills to maintain, and then they'll be making fun of you because, look at the slum, because you don't have no skills to maintain.
Correct. And see, I don't even know what.
See what happens when niggas is in charge? See?
Yeah. See, instead of talking about we need to educate, we need to build schools, learn about this Kemet, this Hebrew, you're the chosen people. Why don't you talk about we need more lawyers, not lawyers, we need more carpenters, we need more electricians, we need more doctors, more chefs, people that know how to take simple food and make some of the great tasting gourmet foods. That's what we need. We don't need no more preachers. God knows the black community don't need no more preachers and reverends.
No.
We really don't need no more leaders. God knows we definitely don't need no more rappers and ball players. We get one more dang rapper or ball player, I don't know. And I'm stepfather to a ball player, so I'm not picking on nobody. Everything I'm saying, I'm not picking on nobody. I'm just speaking the truth.
Right.
I'm just speaking the situation that we in a burning building, and all we want to do is play ball, rap, be reverend, be conscious leaders, have debates, charge $20, come see my debate, come see my speech.
Yeah.
That's all we want to do. When somebody come on and say, hey man, let's take over a whole state. I had a campaign I was running for about a year where I was like, look, I know real estate, I'm in the business. If I could get 100 black people to give up $100 each, we could buy us about 2-3 acres of land. About 2-3 acres of land with $100, and everybody would have their portion of land to build their little house on with $100. $100. Bro, ask me how many people I still got on board with me. Ask me. Zero. I went from about 100 people down to about 10. Now it's zero. Negroes don't even want to give up $100. $100, bro. $100. It's sad, man. It's really, really sad. I had the land. I did my research. I still got the land. I went ahead and bought some of the land myself, by myself. And what make it so bad? Even if you didn't have $100, if you had $50, we could have made the deal work. We could have made the deal work. $50, bro. Niggas scared, man. Scared stiff. They got us in so much fear, bro. It ain't even funny. It ain't even. Sometimes I used to say stuff on Facebook and all that type of stuff. I get somebody in my inbox, be careful what you say now, blah, blah, blah. Man, shut the hell up. I hope they shoot you first. You know what I'm saying? That's like you go robbing a bank with somebody and they get nervous and take the getaway car and leave you. You can't do nothing, man, without them being scared. And I don't know what they scared of. They killing you anyway. They oppressing you anyway. You in jail every other year anyway. You don't have no job anyway. That's a rap song right there. They oppressing you anyway. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, they're not oppressing enough. They're not oppressing enough because these people are still comfortable. They're not oppressed enough. It has to get to the point where you are actually outright murdered every day. You actually see bodies on the street before these people will react.
Right.
You
And
know,
look, it was happening.
As long as they can play on YouTube, as long as they can play on Facebook, as long as they can go to work and go to McDonald's, the only thing they're going to do is come to the chat room and talk nonsense and do silly stuff and don't take nothing serious at all because they're comfortable Negroes. And then you are comfortable Negro, got the nerve to talk about another comfortable Negro. All of us are in bad shape. Ain't nobody bigger and above nobody else. When you reach in your pocket, you got a white man's picture on your money. So you ain't no different than the other
not only a white man, you have a slave owner and a rapist on your money. Slave owners and rapists on your money. Yeah. Pedophiles on your money.
Yeah. And you happy to have that in your pocket.
Oh, they wrote a song about it. It's all about the Benjamins,
all about
baby.
The Benjamins, right.
It's all about the rapists and the pedophiles and the slave owners. They wrote a song about it.
Yeah. There was a debate. There was a debate between Brother Polite and what's his name? From the new black that lawyer. What's his name?
Shabazz?
Yeah, Shabazz. They argue about who had the best car. I forgot what the car was. I think it was, I don't know if it was a Mercedes, some kind of car.
You joking, right?
Yeah, they had a debate. Okay, they was having a debate. Then they started debating about who had the best car, whose car was most up to date.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, a few years ago they had, I'm like, what the heck? What's that? Both of them, okay. We know that black folks don't build these cars.
Right.
Why are you gonna feel pride and what you bragging about a car that you get from your oppressor? So what?
Unbelievable.
So what? But they was actually arguing about this. I think Polite had the newest car though. His car was brand new. I think Shabazz's car was a couple of years, old, but Polite won that. Matter of fact, Polite really wanted to show off his money because he said, and my wife got a brand new Mustang. What they have to do with our situation here? But see, that's where our mentality is at. That's where our people's mentality is at. We've been brainwashed. I always say that these black conscious teachings is our second mental death. The first mental death, of course, is the natural process of coming out of slavery or that oppression. That's the first, right. Of course, white supremacist teachings. But the second death is these pro-black. They got our people thinking really, really silly and often they sound like the racists. The only thing you have to do is take the black away from black power and put white. There's no difference. You couldn't tell some of these people, the way they talk, if you took the black out of the situation, you couldn't tell them from a cracker, redneck. You couldn't tell the difference. They talk the same exact way. Their behaviors is the same exact way. Same thing.
Bro, look how deep it is, right? Look how deep it is, right?
Yeah.
Look at some of these rappers. Man, I shoot a nigga quick. I kill a nigga quick. I'll beat a nigga quick. Man, F your hoe, blah, 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 blah. Bro, go to a rap concert. You know what a rap concert is? That ain't nothing but a KKK rally. That ain't nothing but a KKK rally on fleek, matter of fact. Man, kill that nigga, shoot that nigga, beat that nigga down. I got a chopper. I got a chopper. What do you say? I got a chopper in the back, whatever. It's all about the Benjamins. It's all about the slave master.
Right.
Listen to some of these songs, bro.
Yeah.
Now start saying, kill that cracker, shoot that cracker, beat that cracker, blah, blah, blah. Man.
They're not gonna do that.
Them niggas will not even sell half a note. Bumper a whole album, a bumper song. Them Man, they'll have them niggas off the radio so damn fast. They're not gonna do that.
No, they're not gonna do that. You know,
Hey, listen, even if you get a white boy, if you get a white boy like Eminem, say, shoot a cracker, kill a cracker. Even if you get a white boy to say it, man,
that's not gonna last long. White folks ain't gonna go for that. You're not gonna use my platform for your crap. They're not gonna go for it. But they're not gonna go for it.
Yeah.
You know,
and yeah, most of the people that support rap music is white people because y'all ain't nothing but KKK. Y'all ain't doing nothing but holding KKK rallies. You know, you got your women on stage, you having sex with them on stage. That's what they used to do at KKK rallies. They used to force black people to have sex with each other. You know, get the woman pregnant, then she watch him. She watch them hang the man that just got her pregnant. Stuff like that. You know, that's what they used to have the most fittest, strongest black man. I forget what they call them. Then they had the strongest woman with the strongest hips and jeans, and they'll mate them. You know, and then you get on stage and you start having sex with your women. You know, that's how deep it is, man. That's how deep it is, bro. It done got so deep in us that we done turned our oppression into entertainment.
Right. Yeah.
You know.
That's why I was complaining about the Sonetta TV Award.
Right.
I mean, when liberation, seeking liberation and trying to solve our condition, when did that become entertainment? We talk the Sonetta TV Award. What's up with that?
Oh, see? TV awards, unbelievable, bro. What you having a TV award have to do with our liberation?
Right.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man.
You have thousands of people in this mentality. That's because, regardless to black power, and I'm blackity black. When it's all said and done, these folks are nothing but slaves. That's the bottom line. They don't want to do that. They're comfortable in their oppression. That's the main problem.
Yeah.
And by the time, and they are reactionary. They won't take nothing until something actually come down the pipeline, and then it's too late.
And then a lot of these guys like Sonetta, they just love clowning black people. They love to put up that picture with Jesus, and they love to get black people walking by and clown them and say, "Who's that?" And let the black people say, "Oh, that's Jesus, my savior." And then they say, "You know, you seen the videos he got, bro. What does you clowning our people have to do with us being free?"
Right.
You know our people don't know no better. Okay? I clown our people sometimes, I do. But I am not making no full campaign to argue with our people about their white Jesus. Let them love their white Jesus.
Yeah.
You got a lot of Asian people that love their white Jesus. You got a lot of Latin people love white Jesus. You got a lot of Indian people, darker than me and you, love white Jesus. But guess what? At the end of the day, when it comes to that almighty dollar, when it comes to resources, land, okay, they're going to put their race over any religion they got. Okay? They do not care. When the last time you seen an Indian or Asian clowning their brother and sister because they Christian, because they Muslim, on national TV, okay, on national YouTube, which is more popular than TV and cable, Netflix, all of that, okay? You don't see that because they don't care. They don't care about clowning their brothers and sisters about what religion they have. They don't care about debating religions. They don't care.
Right.
When they debate about, oh, you could only have 2 children because if you have more than 2 children, it's going to mess up our economics. You could only have 1 child because if you have more than 1 child, it's going to mess up our economics. See, they debate about anything they debate about got to do with economics. Economics. Because why? Economics give you resources. Resources give you resources give you, put you higher on the food chain. I'll make it simple.
Okay.
Put you higher on the food chain. You see?
Right.
But no, you know, I mean, I've never, be honest with you, I've never done a video like this. I got 2 YouTube channels, Dragon Manifest, and the other one is called Gullah Warrior.
Okay.
And you see on my channels, all I talk about mainly is building, is tools, starting a business. I got a bunch of videos of me out there on the land. I think on my Gullah Warrior channel, you know, you'll see me on there clowning sometimes and stuff like that. But I've never done a video. We've been on here about an hour now, this extensive, because I always found these videos redundant for the simple fact that we probably, if we lucky, we get 1,000 views. It's like a waste of time. But it just the ancestors want to speak through me at this point in time. When I saw your video, I was like, man, I prayed so hard that you would contact me, reply to me. Man, I was like, thank you, ancestors. Because I said, here go a brother on the same page that I am. Because other people have talked about Farrakhan and our leaders, but the angle that you came at it, no, I never seen anybody come at that angle. I never seen nobody come at the angle. Like you just spoke truth, facts. Million Man March wasn't nothing. Waste of time. White supremacy made more money.
Yes, it did. I was there. I saw it.
Yeah.
You can't tell me.
And when you said you was there, be honest with you, I said, he ain't saying nothing. He's saying something, but he ain't saying nothing because he wasn't there. When you said you was there, I was like this. I was like this.
I sure was.
Like I put the volume up. I said, okay, he's saying something now. This brother said he was there. Yeah. He was there.
Well, you know, I was in the nation for 9 years. I was, you know, I was around Farrakhan a lot when I was 18. 19.
Right. So you know firsthand, you know firsthand. And, you know, the whole point, man, is that we're going into 2019, man, 2019. If we ain't talking about buying land, if we ain't talking about organizing, if we ain't talking about a military, if we ain't talking about taking over some of these offices, mayor, school principals, governors, and pushing our people in, if we're not talking about producing instead of consuming, you know, producing our own cars, manufacturing our own cars, you know, I wish some of these, you know, leaders would start talking about that type of stuff. Be honest with you, bro, we got enough schools.
Yeah.
We really don't need no Dr. Umar to build us no more schools. We got enough schools. That's what got us in the problem in the first place. We too indoctrinated.
Well, see,
we are too indoctrinated.
This is the thing too. If you take control of a state, take control of the politics, then
we need to take control of a state. We need,
and you also control the education.
We need to take control of land.
Right, all the land is there, because a lot of it the government owns and control. Right,
that's what we need to talk about. We need to talk about, and we don't need no money to do it. We just need to organize and say, look, if these white folks can come out here to Slab City and take that over, why we can't come out here and take over a certain portion of land and build up and do our thing and live free, you know, and all this type of stuff instead of paying these mortgages and property taxes and all this crap. You got to buy water, electricity, all this crap, you know. Unless you're talking about that, you know, I really don't. I'm really done with the conscious community, you know. I'm be honest with you. I don't need you to get on here every time a movie like Black Panther come out and break it down to me.
Right.
I do not need you to expose Black Panther to me. I do not care about Black Panther being exposed or broken down. I do not care about the movie Get Out being broke down and
Right.
exposed. That's not going to put no money in my pocket.
No.
Okay? That's not going to put no land in my name. That's not going to put no strawberries, bananas, fish, food in my mouth and my kid's mouth. That's going to put some knowledge in my head, but I can't take that knowledge and turn it into something usable unless I turn around and make another YouTube video about the YouTube video you just made.
Yes, sir.
Then I could probably monetize that and make a few dollars. But other than that, you're not putting no food on my plate, exposing nobody, you know? And I'm not even on here to expose anybody. I'm on here to say, look, this is a message to all you influential conscious leaders. We are tired of all the wisdom and knowledge, okay? We know the state we're in. Matter of fact, a lot of people don't even care about losing their religion. A lot of us know that the Bible came from ancient Africa, ancient motherland. They know the white man, Jesus is not white. A lot of us know his name is not even Jesus. A lot of us know the letter J wasn't even invented till 6 years ago, but they don't care. The reason why is the religion they in feeds them, gives them food, physical food, give them a place to stay, put roof on their head, clothes on their kids' back. They're not going to turn their back on all of that. I know a sister right now, she know everything I'm saying, but she will not leave the church. They bought her a house. They fed her and her kids when they had nothing. You think she going to leave all of that? Tell pastor, oh, pastor, you wrong, blah, blah, blah. You know, everything you saying is wrong. She's not going to leave that. Okay? That's why we need to provide. The reason the Black Panther was so successful is because why? They started to feed people. Okay? They got us food. Okay? They got us homes. Okay? This is what we got to start to do. Okay? I had my YouTube channel for years, man, since 08. Okay? And I could have had 1 million views. Sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, of course, I was out here. I was a Christian. I was a Muslim. I was trying to be a rapper. I was even trying to be an athlete when I was younger. You know, doing all this stuff we programmed to do. Like I said, I've been to college. Everything out here. Cooning like I don't know what. Right? I got the knowledge. I woke up. Now I'm at the point where, hold up. I was better off when I was cooning in the church and doing all that than I am now. Because now I have the knowledge and it's almost like a curse, you know, where before I had a lot of food, clothes, big house, all this type of stuff. My kids want for nothing. I mean, I still have that stuff now, but the whole point of it is I wasn't worried. I didn't have to worry. I didn't have to think about nothing. I was just free, you know, mentally, in a sense that, you know, I didn't have the burden of, and it's not a burden, but I wasn't thinking about, oh, the big picture. I was just thinking about me and mine, you know? So, you know, more, I feel a responsibility right now. I had less responsibility when I was out there, you know, cooning than I do now. Now I feel this responsibility to get my people to realize, look, to get our leaders to realize, look, they're going to kill you anyway. They waited till Dick Gregory got in his 80s, 90s, and they got him. Dr. Sabi. They're going to get rid of you anyway. Okay? The least you could do, even if it's about 1,000 people that know about you, the least you could do, okay, is talk about what's really going to set us free. Because faith without works is nothing. Knowledge without works is nothing. I have all the knowledge about ancient Egypt, about every religion you could think of. I have all the wisdom and knowledge right up here. Can none of that put food in my mouth unless I turn around and articulate it and turn around and flip it and write my own books and speeches and stuff.
You could.
And of course, that's what a lot of them doing. You see, you got brother Ray Higgins. Okay, he turned, I don't know if you're familiar, he turned the Christian church he had into a Kemetic church, right? Because that's all he know is how to make stuff sound good. That's all he know how to do is be a preacher.
Right.
That's all he know. So when he found out the truth, he was probably worried, how the heck I'm gonna feed myself? How the heck I'm gonna feed my kids, my family? You know? But he took a chance and he did that. All I'm saying is we got the knowledge. Okay, we've had the knowledge for quite some time now. It's been a trend to have the knowledge. It's been fashionable to have this knowledge. Okay, a lot of us on Facebook, YouTube, with the knowledge, but it's not getting us nowhere because we're not applying it. We're not using it. Okay, it's time for us to buy the big boats that Dr. Garvey wanted us to have to sail back to the motherland. It's time for us to fulfill his fantasy, his legacy. Okay, it's time for us to build Dr. York's dream of having our own state. Okay, it's time for us to physically manifest all this stuff we talk about in the metaphor, in the what they like to talk about, the metaphysical world.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, love talking about the metaphysical world. Man, get to the physical world. Okay, get grounded. Okay, all this metaphysical, spiritual stuff, religious stuff, it don't matter no more, man. It don't matter. Okay, don't no other race worry about no metaphysical, spiritual stuff over their race but us. Okay, we need to put our race first. Stop fighting over that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not even fighting with you, brothers and sisters. Some of y'all gonna come at me with hate mail and threats and all this type of stuff. I don't even care. I'm telling you the truth, man. Call me up, ask me, hey brother, how can we get some of that land you talking about?
Right.
How can we build some of them houses? How can we start growing some of our food? And it's a lot of us doing it now, but we need more.
Yes.
Okay. We need more. We need our own apps. We need to get off Facebook.
Right. Yeah.
We need our own YouTube. What's his name? Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. They took his channel down. So he got on YouTube crying to Massa. Massa, why you took my channel down? I ain't do nothing, Massa. I ain't do nothing. I ain't talking about killing you.
Right.
I'm just saying the truth, Massa. Man, you got rappers' phone numbers at your fingertips with millions and millions of dollars. You was able to organize these rappers to go open a bank account in a black bank, which is really white banks. Why the heck you can't organize these guys to start your own YouTube platform?
Right. Actually, there are some I've seen some platforms. They're not technically they're not there yet, but you know, we don't support, you know, we don't support it's brothers and sisters actually trying to create those.
And that's what he should have did. He should have been like, look, y'all, bump YouTube. There's some platforms out here for us black folks. I'm gonna be on there. All you YouTube creators, y'all need to come over there. All you black YouTube creators, even some of you ones that support us, y'all need to come over here and let's do this. Bump YouTube.
Yeah.
Instead, he get on there with his lawyers. Massa, please, please, Massa, don't let me sue you, Massa.
You say he had a lawyer? He gonna sue YouTube over that?
Man, bruh. And I love Willie D. I always watch his videos and channels.
Yeah.
But man, it was embarrassing, bro. It was embarrassing.
Oh, Massa, why you doing that,
you literally up there talking about they took down my YouTube channel. Nigga, what you expect? What do you expect?
Well,
That's why I don't even be on YouTube like that, because if I really say what I want to say, they'll take my channel down in 2.5 seconds. They always banning me from Facebook. Every time I got about 5 Facebook channels. Every time I turn around, 5 Facebook accounts. Every time I turn around, they done ban me on 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got 5 YouTube channels, be honest with you, but I mainly got 2 that I load videos up on.
Yeah.
It's ways around it. Start another YouTube channel. Start one where you're not even using your face.
Right.
You're just using your voice. So they don't even know it's you. You know, it's ways to alter your voice.
Well, that's
embarrassing, bro.
The best thing that we can do, and we should have been able to do this long time ago. You need your own. You need your own, but we won't.
We need our own.
We won't support our own. We won't do it.
You know,
we love
instead of starting our own justice system.
Massa ice is colder than our ice.
Right.
That type of mentality, and that's even the Black Power folks think the same way, because none of them is trying to go to an alternative source. Once YouTube kicked them off, which is getting ready to happen, because through the grapevine, what I'm seeing, they say they want to get rid of all race-oriented social justice type commentary off YouTube and Facebook. They're getting rid of it.
Yeah, they're gonna get rid of it. They're gonna get rid of all of us. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, they took Alex Jones down.
They're gonna hang on for dear life because they like that YouTube money or whatever it is. Well, you enjoy it while you can, because it's getting ready to come to an end. It don't bother me. It don't bother me at all. They taken over 100 years. 100 of my channels down there. I'm used to my channels getting taken out. I put them right back up or whatever. It don't make no.
I put them right. That's all you gotta do, bro. Is put them right back up. People gonna find you. Put them right back up.
Yeah, put them right.
You know, but they crying. The reason why they crying is because they miss all that money, all that YouTube money.
That YouTube money. Damn, it must be really, really good.
It must be, bro. I'll be honest with you. They sent me about They used to send me about $100 a month before they restructured. They used to send me about $100 a month before they restructured. And like I say, I could have been making a lot more money.
Yeah.
But I'm not in it for the money.
Yes.
But a lot of them, that's what they in it for. They in it for the money, man. That's what they in it for. You know?
Well, unfortunately, we come to a time I gotta go ahead and wrap this up, brother.
Yeah, man, me too. I gotta go feed my youngins.
Yeah, and basically, I mean, in a nutshell, all we're saying is that, you know, the time for talking
is over.
It's over.
The time for talking is over.
Yeah, I mean, that's just basically the bottom line. That's over. You need something more. We need substance now. Show and prove your teaching. Show and prove your teachings. Show what your teachers can actually do. That's what
y'all get at me on my y'all get at me. The best way to reach me is on my YouTube, Dragon Manifest.
Okay.
Just look it up. You see my face, Dragon Manifest. You can message me right there. I check my messages 3, 4, 5 times, 10 times a day. You get at me right there. If y'all about this, let's organize.
Yeah. And so I mean, basically, that's it. We need. This is the wrong direction to continue to go. And like I've told people, we have not really done nothing since the civil rights movement. That's a lot of wasted time.
Yeah, and man.
Time is running out. We don't know what we might be facing, because, you know, when these people make moves on you, they plan 20, 30 years down the line.
Exactly. 30, 40, 50, hundreds of years. Yeah. Man, they got plans for us for 1,000 years from now, bro.
I'm very sure they probably do. And we playing games. Y'all playing games. Yeah. All this stuff
we out here trying to put the stars together and trying to raise our vibration, which I talk about raising our vibration.
Yes, sir.
But at the same time, I talk about, look, it ain't no Jesus. It's just us.
Just us.
You're going to raise your vibration. You raise your vibration, and then you use that to, like, when I talk about raising your vibration, I don't talk about raise your vibration to mysteriously make white people go away. No, we're going to have to get some guns. I know that. I know we got to get some guns. But you better raise your vibration to the level where the ancestors help you to know some military tactics, you know, to where the ancestors help you get some money to go buy some guns or get some knowledge to be able to make some guns. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you, or raise your vibration. If we all raise our vibration at the same time, why people going to disappear like that? Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, that's possible, but man, listen, we beyond that. We in a burning house, okay? We in a burning house. You've been in a burning house 400, 500, 600 years now. Be honest with you, bro. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I'm really surprised they haven't exterminated us. Be honest with you.
Yeah.
Completely.
I mean,
I'm being honest with you.
I guess when you can do it anytime you feel like it, you know, you can take your time.
I'm very surprised they haven't exterminated all black people off the planet permanently. I'm very surprised, my brother. And what makes it so sad is we're the most people on the planet. Melanin people are the most people on the planet.
Right.
You know, we are the most people on the planet, and the planet needs us, and they need us. That's why they haven't exterminated us. But I'm surprised that they just hadn't saying, oh, F it, we just going to exterminate all of them. I'm really surprised, you know. But slowly but surely, you know, they doing their thing, man, and we just sitting back and letting them do it.
You know, we got childish mentality. We don't take nothing serious. Like I have certain persons in the chat room. They have a childish mentality. They're not looking at things in a real sense. But yeah, we're gonna bring this to an end. You know, I mean, it's up to the people. If y'all don't want to change your condition, if you want to still go to debates and listen to pretty speeches, I mean, that's your business. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. But
yeah, let them go spend their $20 and go to debates and speeches.
I mean, that's what you want to do. So be it. I don't have no control.
Let them send their money to Patreon and all that type of stuff to these clowns.
Yeah, I'm not trying to convert you to no religions or none of that stuff. I just want you free from an oppressor. That's all I want. I'm not trying to convert you to no religion or make you believe nothing. Just get this, like they say, get this beast off your back once and for all. That's all I care about. I'm not trying to convert you to no religion or no political idea. I want you to be the hell left alone. So you can make
and we need to follow Zimbabwe's example and South Africa example. That's all we need to do, be honest with you. South Africa doing it, Zimbabwe doing it.
Well, they they're in a different position. We don't have our own nation. They got their own nation. They should have made that a long time ago. So you know, we can't. We're not them.
Right.
But yeah, let's bring this to a conclusion. And the brother, his channel is Dragon Manifest.
Dragon Manifest.
Yeah, Dragon Manifest. This is what I don't understand too. You know, I don't get a lot of views, don't have a lot of subscribers, but I don't know. For some reason, these people come and bother me. You know why? You know, channel get flagged.
Bro.
You know, I don't understand that. You don't have nobody, you don't have no subscribers, you don't have no views. Where are these people coming from? Flag your channel and, you know, come to your chat with all this nonsense. I don't get that.
Bro, can I be honest?
Yeah.
I probably got, between my channels, I probably got less than 3,000 subscribers between my channels. But I probably have over 1 million views altogether. So that means they watching.
Yeah.
They watching.
Yeah.
They watching, but they scared.
Yeah.
They scared. They scared, bro. They watching. They scared. They scared to even hit subscribe button.
Well, behind the scenes, I have my brother Craig. He's in the background. Brother Craig, you still there? Maybe he went to do something. Maybe he's on mute. But anyway, brother Craig was there. But I really enjoyed our conversation, brother. We need to.
Yeah, man.
Oh, there go brother Craig.
Yes, sir. I'm here, bro.
Oh, I was gonna say, I hope brother Craig ain't get scared now.
No.
I'm just messing with you. Said, man, these brothers talk about, man, I don't want to be involved with this now. I'm just messing with you.
Let's do 1, 2.
We hear you. We hear you.
Okay.
Brother Craig.
Okay. Yeah. No,
you want to make a comment or say something before we close this
no, right? No. Like I say, man, you remember I told you earlier what I was going through right now. So
yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes.
I just been sitting back, just watching, man, just listening.
Okay.
A lot of knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Information being spread. So we got to definitely get together again.
Yeah, we need to. We need to stay. We need to stay in contact, brother Dragon, because we're on the same page. And like I said, we're on a. You need to check out the video that I made presenting. Actually, I presented to the Minister Farrakhan about taking control of the state of Mississippi. So you can just Google that. Mississippi. What did I type? Minister Farrakhan, let's take control of Mississippi. That's the original title. And check out what the presentation that I presented to him, because like you say, we need the big shots. But I sent a DVD to him back in April, and he have not responded. So far as I'm concerned, they got the letter, certified mail, they signed for it. It don't take no 4 months to respond. If you're not interested, just say, look, we received your DVD, brother, and we're not interested in nothing. But not to reply at all. To me, they're full of crap, and their intent is not to do anything for our people. Really.
That's not. They don't want to do nothing for us. That's not their intentions.
Yeah, no, it's not. Like I said, all these people looking for slaves. I'm not looking to be your slave. I want to change your condition. That's what I want. I want to get this beast off your back once and for all. I'm not interested in going from one slave master to another. I don't care what your religious beliefs are. I don't care what you do. I don't care how much pork you eat. I don't care about those things. I'm not interested. I want you free. And once you get liberated and free, you can deal with all those other things later. But it don't mean nothing if you're not free anyway. You're still living in your massa house, under your massa control. I don't care how many schools you opened up. I don't care what kind of farmland you bought. When it's all said and done, you living under your oppressor's laws and dictated with a person or people that hate your guts, that don't like you. And if you like living that way, that's your business. That's your business. The only way we can do it to change this condition, we must unite with ourselves and any other dark-skinned people that want to get rid of this, that have a common enemy. You should be happy that people want to join the fight. And all this other little stuff, sit down in a room, any differences that you got, hash those things out. But these people won't do it because they want their slaves. If you and I have a problem, brother, we go to a place and we hash our issues out so that we can team up against a common enemy. Now, after we get rid of the common enemy, you can go your way, I can go my way.
Exactly. We got a common enemy. Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, Jews, Hebrews. We got a common enemy, man.
Yeah, you got a common enemy. You need to deal with it.
Yeah.
But your leadership, only thing they care about is the fancy house and the fancy cars that they drive around in, because they want to be like their massa.
Yeah.
They so pro-black, but they living like massa. Acting like massa.
I seen Farrakhan in a video. Oh, I had so-and-so at my home.
Yeah.
At my home.
Yeah, he's bragging about because he put a sucker in his house. So what?
They came to my home. Man, I don't care who came to your home. What y'all talk about? Y'all talk about getting some land or something, man. What y'all talking about over there?
The Nation of Islam been talking this separation stuff for 88 years. Made no attempt to separate from nowhere. They keep begging, will you give us 4 states? Do you know these suckers ain't gonna give you nothing?
Nothing.
But the Nation
they ain't giving us no reparations on nothing.
No,
they will never give us. No, we
gotta
take it.
Nothing. It's quite clear they're not gonna give you no states. They're not gonna give you no reparation. You got to find a way to make it yourself.
Yep. And either we take it abruptly, or we creep up on them and start supporting each other's black businesses.
Yeah.
You know, like when he had the Million Man March, man, we should have did it like we did with Dr. King. You know, we should have carpooled and have our own black airlines. If we can't find a black airlines, we need to find black people with private planes.
Yes.
You know, we need to go on Airbnb and find black people renting out their houses. You know, but that didn't happen, bruh.
No.
You know these Negroes went up in a Hyatt hotel. They went to Thrifty Rent a Car. They went to Spirit Airlines. They went to Delta Airlines. Man, them white supremacy made more money off both Million Man marches than anything.
And I was there. They didn't even have food. They didn't even have bean pies or bean soup to eat there. I'm like, where the vendors at?
Like you say, they ain't even had no black food vendors.
No. We ended up going to Burger King.
Yeah. I'm telling you, bro.
Y'all want that kind of leadership? Y'all want to follow that direction? More power to you. I won't be with you. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it, y'all. But with that said, thank you again, brother Dragon Manifest. His channel is Dragon Manifest. Just look him up on YouTube. And we got to do this again, brother. We got to do this again. We got to stay in contact.
Yeah, most definitely.
And we got to talk in private too. We got to get on I want you to get on this soul train. I need your help. I'm gonna call you tonight.
Yes, sir. If I don't call you, call me. 100%.
Yes, sir. Because we got some talking we need to do.
Okay.
I want to thank everybody that's listening, that's in the chat room. Shouts out to Sister Ann. Shouts out to everybody in the chat room, even those who disagree, whatever. Those who don't like Jamaica. You got people in the chat room, they don't like people from Jamaica. I don't get it. You know, we act like racists. We act just like they do. Same type of.
Yeah, man.
But I want to thank everybody for joining me because I thought for sure we was gonna be by ourselves. But you hear even y'all folks that's on the negative side. It's cool. It's cool. I'm glad that we're being listened to and followed. And a shout out to all of you who will be listening to this video after the fact. It's all good. Thank you for supporting the Realist Tip on Earth, and keep following what we're doing. We're trying to get some things together, and we want to really get this Mississippi campaign to rolling. In fact, due to circumstances beyond my control, might have to switch directions a little bit, but it's still going to be on the same premise. But we need to get this together, and we will be successful if that's what you want. Because if that's what you want, you will help. I can't do this by myself. This brother here can't do nothing by himself. We just cannot do this by ourselves. If you want different, if you want to change your condition, you must help. I cannot do it by myself. If you don't want to do it, then I just disappear one day. I just disappear because I've done all I can.
Yeah,
and clearly you don't want to do no better. So what's the sense of keep talking? I'm not a talker. I'm a doer.
Be honest with you, I've been silent for about a whole year now. I ain't really been on this, but man, you stirred me back up, bro. You stirred me back up. Be honest with you. I gave up on my people about a year ago.
Yeah, I know where you're coming from, but I'm willing to give what they call the old college try. One more good attempt.
Yeah, one more time.
One more good attempt.
Old college try.
And if you don't want it, I'm out.
I'm out, bro. I'm out.
You know, you got a group of people here coming together. We sincere, and we slowly but surely we getting the skills that we need and the things that we need in order to pull this off. But we can't do it by ourselves. We got to have help. You got to help yourself. We can't do this by ourselves. If I could do it by myself, it would have been done a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Ain't no doubt about that. It would have been done a long time ago. But since I can't do it by myself, you claim that you're oppressed. You keep talking about the crack of death and white supremacy. Well, then you need, if you want to change that, then you got to do something. And clearly, what the Black scholarship teachers is bringing us, it's not changing your conditions, not doing anything. So I suggest that you get serious and get on the caboose, get on this soul train, so we can really take care of some serious business, and we can begin to report real stuff that's happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this in closing. The Nation of Islam has a yearly meeting called Savior's Day. And during the time of Elijah Muhammad, every Savior's Day, the secretary would get on the rostrum and tell the people what they have accomplished during the year. You hear what I'm saying? That's what you should demand of your so-called leaders here. You should ask them to make a list and bring before the people, what have you accomplished within the last year? You should demand a report card to see what these people are doing. Minister Farrakhan, since 1981, has had I don't know how many Savior's Days. Not one, to my knowledge, has the secretary ever came before the people and said, and tell the people, this is what we have accomplished during the year. And the reason why he has not done that is because since 1981, he has accomplished nothing. So there's nothing to report. See what I'm saying?
There's nothing to report.
This is not being a hater. This is not being jealous. This is the reality. He has not accomplished nothing except give pretty speeches and pull off pretty stunts like the Million Man March and Justice Oil, which don't mean nothing. It's not accomplishing nothing. If you want to continue to go in that direction, more power to you. And there's only one end result that I can see, and that is a mass grave or involuntary deportation. That's what's getting ready to happen to you. Keep joking around, keep thinking that this is a joke. I'm telling you. I'm telling you now. With that said, I'm out. Peace to the guest, Brother Dragon Manifest. Peace to Brother Craig. Again, peace and respect you to all those in the chat room, to all the listeners, and to all those who will listen. As important, our brother Doc Cornelius always would say, I wish us love, peace, and
so.
Yeah.
Okay now.